Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's Amy Gretchen and I am here to set up September in my work bullet journal. So this is a journal that I set up primarily for my work related needs since my Hobonichi has kind of been taken over by memory keeping. So I wanted a book that was going to hold my to-do lists and also all of my sketches and all the things that I do for work. And I've had it going for 1 month and I've really enjoyed it. So if you want to see how I've set up this bullet journal, you can go ahead and check out that video. I will have it up in the cards and I will also have it in the description below and probably at the end of this video so you can go ahead and check that out. I will also have a video coming up later this week that will walk you through my October month and just show you how I used it and what it looked like. So today is actually going to be a very simple setup. That is the one thing I wanted with this work bullet journal is I wanted it to be easy. I wanted it to be functional. So it's not going to have a lot of themes. Maybe from now and again, I would maybe change up the color of my Tombow or my marker that I'm going to be using, but for the most part, it's going to be very simple and very functional. So this is probably not going to take too long at all, but I just thought it would be fun to be able to do together. All right, so I cut myself off there a little bit because I actually thought that I would film this in real time and let you guys see what it's like in real time, but I realized it would probably take too long, even though it wasn't that long of a setup. Like I said, my purpose in doing this bullet journal is keeping it simple so that it's something that I could set up relatively fast each week and each month, and not something that's going to be time consuming. I feel like, and I did mention this in my other video, I believe, but I think having to set up my bullet journal every week and having it take so much time, or I should say every month, and having it take so much time is really what put me off of bullet journaling, because part of functional planning for me is the function. And I feel like if it's going to take too much time, then that is taking away from being able to be productive. So I wanted to be able to use this, set it up, but also feel like I was being productive at the same time. I know that there are those bullet journals out there that are a lot of fun to play in, to stamp with, but this one, I really just wanted it to be purely function. So that's why you're going to see very minimal layouts from me. I'm, just kind of testing it out and seeing what I think. And so far, I do really like it. I love actually being able to have my work to-dos and then my project planning all in one notebook. So I know that I can just grab it and go if I know that I'm going to have some time to be able to, sketch out some projects that I have going on. Like for instance, my daughter just broke her foot and I've spent quite a bit of time in doctor's offices trying to figure that out, whether or not she needed surgery. And it was just so easy to be able just to grab this notebook with a pen, with a pencil, and then to be able to just take it with me and do some sketching on the go. So I've really loved it for that purpose. So what I'm working on right now is a content calendar. Helps me to schedule, kind of figure out how I want to schedule out my videos per week. My goal is to do 2 videos a week. Sometimes I'm better at that than others, but that's definitely the goal that I have right now. And so that is what this calendar is used for. And that's why you can see that I only have 6 columns, and that's because I don't do any work related stuff on Sunday, so I just decided to leave it out. Plus 6 fit perfectly, and so I decided to just go with it. You'll see that I keep going back and checking the dates because when I was working on August, I did mess up because I don't have Sunday in there. I just wanted to make sure that I was getting the dates right. Of course, you will see me look back at my the spread that I did from the prior month, not because I feel like I need to do it exactly the same, but I liked it so much I feel like I might as well just copy what I did before because it worked for me, and then of course it will all just kind of look good together, right? But like I mentioned before, I think I said this, I don't feel like I need to keep everything exactly the same. If I do want to switch things up for October, if I do want to put some stickers in here or some stamps in here, there's nothing telling me that I can't do it. It's just not something that I'm doing right now. I do have a Hobonichi that I do some memory planner in, and I feel like that kind of fills, that function of wanting to be more creative, wanting to color, wanting to add stickers, wanting to stamp. I can do that in that notebook, and this can just be purely for work. So the boxes that I'm working on right now are some stats of my social media. I've never actually been that interested in my stats and haven't wanted to really follow closely, what my followers are, only because I think that's something that you could get really obsessive about. But I do have a goal to get to 10,000 subscribers on Instagram, because of course I would love that swipe up option. So it's something that I thought maybe I should, kind of track just to see. Obviously, it's good to see what videos are doing well. For instance, are people interested in seeing this bullet journal, seeing how I'm setting it up, seeing how I've used it at the end of the month? Like, is this something that's interesting to people? Like, I literally have no idea. So I guess it's just going to be a trial and error, and to see if this content is something that will be useful for others. So anyway, I thought it would be a good idea to track my social media as I'm working towards building up my channel. I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section. Is this something that you are interested in? I know a lot of you are here for scrapbooking and memory keeping. There are other things I would like to do. Of course, I would like to do more reviews of products. That's something that I keep wanting to do, right? But I would love to hear from you guys if you would like to continue to see me working in this bullet journal, or if you'd like to see more about how I use the Hobonichi for memory keeping, because I would definitely love to be able to continue to share these things with you guys, because I feel like it is one thing right now that is bringing me joy. So anyway, you guys, that is going to be it for me. Thank you so much for being here and always supporting my channel, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.